Welcome, Baltz families, to this week's Sunday Storytime. Get ready to mark your calendars with this week's news and coming events, which will be followed by a news story for the week. Can't wait to find out what it is. And the final segment will be our Mindful Minute with Mrs. Papa. Stay tuned. In this week's events at Baltz, Wednesdays are for asynchronous assignments. Students will complete assignments given by their teachers while they are at home. Some students might Zoom with their teachers or support staff. Regular on-campus or online schedules are for Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Friday, while Wednesdays are at home for everyone.
Los miércoles son para asignaciones asincrónicas. Los estudiantes completarán las tareas asignadas por sus maestros mientras están en casa. Algunos estudiantes pueden acercarse con los maestros o el personal de apoyo. Los horarios regulares en el campus o en línea son para lunes, martes, jueves y viernes.
Beginning on December 7th, the whole school will be returning to remote learning. This will last through at least January 8th.
Empezando el día 7 de diciembre, estaremos regresando a educación remoto hasta el día 8 de enero.
Good evening, Baltz families. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Storytime. My name is Mrs. Scott. I teach kindergarten, and tonight I will be reading You Get What You Get by Julie Gassman. Melvin did not deal well with disappointment. If his cookie had half as many chocolate chips as his sister's, look out. If he lost his turn during a game, stand back. And if he didn't get exactly what he wanted, well, you know. Sorry, Melvin, they were out of dinosaur backpacks. No, Melvin did not deal well with disappointment. And this is why he hated his teacher's favorite rule. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Because of this rule, Melvin could not throw a fit if he had to use crayons instead of markers. He could not throw a fit if he ended up last in line. He couldn't even throw a fit if his napkin was pink instead of green. Oh, well, mumbled Melvin. At least I can still throw a fit at home. My family doesn't know a thing about that terrible rule. But that night, when it was Melvin's turn to choose the movie, things changed. As soon as he'd chosen Dinosaur Rumble, his sister stomped her foot and she whined. But I want to watch a pony called Trouble. Too bad. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, said Melvin. Everyone stopped and looked at Melvin. What did you say? Asked Dad. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, repeated Melvin. So, if your cookie only has a few chocolate chips, you shouldn't throw a fit? Asked his sister. And if you lose a turn during a game, you shouldn't throw a fit? Asked his dad. And if the dinosaur backpacks are all sold out, you should be happy with the robot one. And you absolutely should not throw a fit? Asked his mom. Melvin gulped. There was no way to take it back. Everyone knew. Well, I mean, at school you shouldn't throw a fit, because that's the rule. But at home you can, he said. I think that sounds like a good rule for home, too, said Dad. I agree, said Mom. Home and school, that's the rule, his sister chanted. Melvin wanted to cry. He wanted to shout. He wanted to lie down on the ground and throw his arms and legs about. But he didn't. After all, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to tune in next week for another episode of Sunday Storytime. Have a great week.
Good evening, Bald's Bears, and welcome back to another episode of Mindful Minute. This evening, we're going to be practicing a breathing technique called flower breathing. When we do this breathing activity, I'd like you to imagine a flower. Imagine a flower opening up as we breathe in, and then imagine the flower closing as we breathe out. When you breathe in, I want you to imagine your body opening up like a flower does, and as the flower closes, I want you to exhale nice and slow. I'd like you to try to match your breathing to the flower that you see on the screen, opening up as you breathe in, and then as the flower closes, you breathe out. Pay attention to how your body feels. Notice how your body feels to take those long, slow, deep breaths. Breathe in, nice, long, slow, deep breath, and exhale, slow breath out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Let all the air out when you do your exhale. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. So, how'd you do? Were you able to match your breathing to the pace of the flower opening and closing? Were you able to fill your lungs completely with air and then exhale and let the air out completely? Sometimes the hard part is slowing your breathing down, but that's really important that you take the time to slow your breathing down and fill your lungs completely with air. And then when you exhale, it's important to let all of the air out. This is a great breathing activity that you can try anywhere. You don't have to have the image of the flower. You can just imagine it in your mind. Imagine yourself opening up like a flower and closing like a flower, and match your breathing to that pace. I hope you'll practice this at home this week. See you next time.
Hey guys, it's Miss Persani. Don't forget to like and share this video, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, you rock!